Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this geometry tutorial. In today's tutorial, I am going to show you how to bisect a line segment. What on earth does that mean? I thought that was splitting an animal in half. No, that's dissecting. This is bisecting. If we look at the prefix bi, we know that that means two. So what we're going to be doing is splitting this line completely in half. And what's great about this is you don't need a ruler. You don't need a ruler you don't need to do any measuring at all. You will need a straight edge, so you might be using a ruler, but you don't need the actual measurement. So in order to split this line segment in half, we first need to construct a segment. To construct a segment, we're going to take a ruler. My unfortunate ruler broke, and we are going to draw a line segment. I'm going to draw mine 15 centimeters. Alright, so now you can see that I have a line segment that is 15 centimeters long. And then you're going to need a compass. No, not a GPS, a compass. This is a mathematical compass that is used to construct circles and arcs without error. So, what we're going to do in order to split this line in half is very simple. What we need to do is we need to adjust our compass so that if we set this point at the very end of the segment, the pencil will be more than half the length of our segment. It doesn't matter how much more, it just has to be more than half the length. So now you can see this part of the compass is at the very end of the segment and it is more than halfway. So then without moving this end point, you're going to rotate the paper up a little bit and then draw an arc. So you see I just drew an arc and then do the exact same thing below. So now we have drawn arcs up top and below. It's a little difficult to see on camera. What we're going to do next, don't change the length of your compass. Make sure it stays exactly the same length. We're going to do it on the other side. Place it on the end point and simply draw more arcs. So one here and one over here. Now, as you can see, both of the times that I constructed those arcs, it intersected the previous arc. So as you can see right here, those arcs intersect each other, just like these arcs down here. Now, if your arcs don't intersect, there are two things that you might have done wrong. A, you changed the compass length in between doing both the sides. B, you did it less than halfway. Or C, you didn't draw the arcs long enough. Okay, now once your arcs have intersected, we're going to grab a straight edge and then we're simply going to connect those 2 points of intersection. So I'm going to mark those 2 points of where both of those arcs intersected, and those are the 2 points that we need to connect using a straight edge. So I'm going to position my straight edge right like this. And that line will bisect that segment and cut it exactly in half. So this segment is exactly in half. Now to prove that we've done it correctly, this original segment was 15 centimeters. And if we divide that by 2, that's 7.5 centimeters. So if we measure, it should measure 7.5 centimeters. So let's do that. So measuring, as you can see, it measures exactly 7.5 centimeters. And the reason this is called a perpendicular bisector is because the lines are perpendicular, meaning they cross each other, forming a 90-degree angle. I hope you found this geometry tutorial helpful to you on how to bisect a line. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I will see you next time. Now get to your geometry homework, kids.